welcome back to Vigor. It is your boy, Stealth Jet, leader of the JSS. Welcome back to Fabrikk. According to the devs, one time when I actually watched the dev stream one time, like way back in the day, apparently this was the most dangerous map in the game. And I'm like, damn, really? It's not field hunting? And you know, I honestly do want to see the stats of which map has the most deaths in it. And I thought that the smaller the map, the more deadly it would be. No, that's not the case. So, we're here though. And, you know, I brought out my trusty HBAR-T. And if you don't know what HBAR-T stands for, it stands for Hellified Boss Assault Rifle Trustworthy. Yes, I just said that. And you know, I'm gonna go off a bit on a tangent here. Each weapon has a lower version of itself. For instance, start from the bottom up. Well, then again, not the very bottom because common weapons, but start from the green up. You got the Sumi, then PPSH, then I guess the Para, and then ADR 97. You know what? The Para don't fit in that. It's Sumi, PPSH, and then the ADR. Where is the HBAR-T's lower version? I mean, and if you want to go even further with that, you got a G3 SG1, and then you got the G3. I mean, duh. I mean, then they just added the new Remington in the game. Remington, SPAS 12. Got the KS-23 shotgun, and then you have the IZH. There's some holes here. There's some holes here, but I'm not worried about that. So, for some reason, the game loves putting me back here. Don't know why, but at the same time, too, it's kind of bad. Because I only have, like, 2 ways to come out, and both of those ways are easily watched. Easily watched. But at the same time, too, it's good, because I'm going right here to my favorite spot. No, it's not these houses. It's right there. That's where I'm going. Just wait, though. Chemicals are indeed S tier, as said by my Discord. And by the way, the Discord link is in the description. We welcome Switch players, we welcome PS4 players, we welcome Xbox players. Now, the detector goes off. I'm not worried about it. I'm not worried about it at all. And I am just going to loot and do my thing. Check in here, close the door behind me. Find some more stuff. Why not? Wait for a minute. Listen. It's cool. Keep going. And go out the window. Jumping out the window because the feds are coming. Now, we progress. We progress by going into my favorite area on this map. That's these houses. But then I hear somebody. And they sound mad close, so I retreat and take cover in hopes I don't get spotted. Higher is always better in the game, so if I can keep going up without getting spotted, I'm gonna keep going up without getting spotted. That's the plan. And so, then we hear that, and I'm like, yo, that sounds like a bugle on full auto. Definitely a sweat. Then the car alarm goes off. And I'm honestly waiting to see somebody running away from the car alarm, but it doesn't happen. Now, I've given them a bit of time to take cover, let that safety build up in their mind. Then I decide to move in. And I move in a bit late, because there's a method to the madness that gives them time to settle down. So, I go prone, well, not prone, crouch walk right here. Because you heard that? Somebody was reloading. And so I'm gonna do a sweat tactic and jump on the roof. And I listen. If any of you remember Sly Cooper, yes, the PlayStation only franchise, that game should have taught you. You never, ever, like, sneak along a window and not go prone. You see, it's the little things that make a big difference in this game. If I would have crouch walked past those windows, I would have been spotted, and that guy would have known to turn my way. But he heard me on the roof, and he was in that corner with a shotgun with 2 rounds in it, waiting to kill me. But check the corners of the house by using my third-person camera, and I saw him. It's the little plays that can determine literally life or death and or the upper hand on your opponent. And so as I'm running to here, I see the threat icon. I do see it. But, did you see that? I bet you didn't. But I did. That rock right there in front of me, with the 2 little, like, crevices in it, I saw somebody's head peer over that rock. And I'm looking right at it right now. And I decide, shit, I need to relocate. I always act as if I'm spotted. Well, why aren't you running then? Because it's a mind game. If they see me casually walking, then I'll put in their head they don't see me. But, and this is a dumb tactic, but it works against smart players, they don't see me, but I do see you. And I'm letting you think that I am aware. Okay, think of the word aware, but less in there too. So, somebody is engaging the threat, and I see the threat. I see the threat right in front of me. I do. But that's not who I'm going after. The threat is a threat for a reason. And that's all I'm going to say about that. Now, we heard a mortar strike, and we heard what sounded like a bugle. Now, important moment right here. Even though I'm in the open, and I'm on the ground, I'm covered to my left. Because the ground is just high enough to where it'll cover me. And that's perfect. Because, again, using my third-person camera, I'm watching both the angles. And also, that bugle is announcing its presence repeatedly, so I know I'm behind him. And there he is right there. This is what brings me happiness in this game. Headshots like those never get old. And look, I'm going to go a bit deeper with my personality here. It's not the actual headshot that brings me the most joy. It's the setup. It's the setup. Because he kept revealing his position by firing, I knew exactly where he was. And so all I had to do was wait for him to show himself. And then that was it. Yes, the headshots were fun, but it's the build up to me that matters. And again, I'm going to go a bit more deeper with my personality here. The anticipation is worse than the actual event. Put it on the flip side too. Example, and I'm sorry I'm going on a bit of a tangent here, but I want to finish this thought off. Raise your hand if you remember the first day of school. Now raise your other hand if you remember the night before the first day of school. Yeah. Which one brought you the most emotion? And yes, I get pinged, but one more note. Your birthday. When you were a child, when you were a kid, when you still got gifts. The night before your birthday was always filled with excitement. And then your birthday actually came. Now, wasn't it a bit less exciting because now you're actually going through it? But maybe I need to make a third channel for my philosophy. But anyways, I get pinged. And so I run away, but then I realize the threat is gone. Was it a threat that pinged me? Or this guy's buddy? We only heard one bugle, but we never know. His buddy could be, on the other side of the threat. And that's why the threat was prone, was laying down, right? We don't know. You have to consider all potential options, man. You have to. So I decide to make my escape. And I'm not going to go through the exit that the threat took, because you never know. Somebody could be still in the game. I know I have a PSD. I know I do, but I choose not to use it. Because in this scenario, I don't think it's worth it. Until right now, when I see that glint. But then my heart rate calms down and I realize, that's fake. Okay, cool. Alright, let me keep going. Walk down this hill. This very steep hill. Mountainside, really. Come down here. And then, check this out. 4 glints. Now, 4 different glints? Now listen, I'm all for deception. I am. But they overdid it. 4 glints means 4 different people. The max team size in the game, as of right now, is 3. Now, unless you're trying to play some severe mind game where you place down 3 glints and then you actually aim, which makes it 4, which then your opponent has to stop and decide, damn, what the fuck going on? And then that's when they die because you shoot them while they're trying to figure out which one's a glint and which one's not a glint. I see what they were going for, but, no pun intended. I see what they were going for, but 4? Tell you, man, the iceberg in this game is hella deep. And so, I'm running, really, to this exit. Don't hear crows. The silence makes me happy when I'm near an exit, but not in the actual encounter. And so, that is pretty much it for this encounter. I've seen plenty of weird things in my day playing this game, but that right there, that was also crazy. But look, let's not forget, I did show a video where there was like 4 transmitters in a circle. Yeah, I don't know about all that. But hey, basically 4K experience, 2 headshots, and I saved a threat's life. I'm not too sure how I feel about the second part of that, but I got what I needed, and I also got an M249 because reasons. I'll catch y'all in the next episode. Until next time, peace.